What up? What is going on, everybody? It's your boy GS, and we are in week 9 of our current all-rookie season. 2 victories away from reaching the playoffs. Hopefully, we can go on ahead and accomplish that. I believe this is my first time in first string all Madden, so definitely, you know, would be an accomplishment being able to see if we can make the playoffs. This is my 8th season. I believe I'm 6 out of 7 so far in winning Super Bowls. I made it to the playoffs every time. So we won 6 Super Bowls out of 7 seasons. So being able to go on ahead and hopefully make it to a Super Bowl here on All Madden First String would definitely be a nice little accomplishment to put under the belts with our all-rookie squadron. So 3rd and 1 right here, and we just get sacked. So 4th down is like, YOLO, we're going for it. And turns out to be a very bad decision as we don't get it. And now here we go on defense right here, trying to send some pressure, trying to see if we can hold them to a field goal here. That would definitely be a good, you know, emotional. Okay, it didn't work. Stop trying to find the right words. It didn't work, dang it. He ends up scoring a touchdown. So now, okay, that was a disastrous first possession. Let's go on ahead and kick it up a notch. Let's see if we can, you know, play how we know how to play. And Beckham looks like he could. Go. Oh, man, all the way to the 30-yard line, though, but definitely a very big play as we end up going to the sidelines right there with Evans, getting to about the 15-yard line. Standing in the pocket right here, we end up going underneath the Evans, and we get ourselves a decent gain. Now, I didn't really feel threatened by my opponent because he used the D lineman, and again, I'm not saying it's impossible for you to be a very good player using the D lineman, but for the most part, whenever you see somebody manually using a defensive lineman, that just typically should let you know that they're not your more experienced player because defensive linemen, they don't have any responsibility. So that's why people like to use them if they don't have too much of any user skill and whatnot. You know, they'll use their D lineman. That way they can, as we take a look at a squadron, you know, just because, you know, you're not going to get caught out of position. You know, you can use a D lineman and really not hurt your defense in any aspect. We'll say that. Whereas if you want to use a safety or a linebacker, you can put yourself out of position if you really don't know what you're doing, if you try to jump wrong routes, and you can get in trouble a lot. So right here, 4th and 17 on, you know, his own territory, he decides to go for it, and we end up getting the stop, and we end up scoring, and we're now up 14-7. So definitely feeling confident now. You know, morale is starting to boost up again. We got the lead here, and let's see if we can go on ahead and force another stop here to see if we can you know, get another score. So we get a sack right there, forcing 2nd and long. Goes underneath right there, and we end up getting the stop. So it's, you know, about 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11 right here. Goes over there towards the sideline. Good play, but he breaks the tackle and actually lost the yard in doing so. So right here, 4th and 5, he decides to roll out and does a very nice job of finding a wide receiver on the right side. Good play by him being able to roll out and extend the play. He goes deep up top and kills us. And what he was doing after that was he was coming out in Hail Mary every single rip after that. He would just come out and Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, and it looked like he had plenty of room to run, but he didn't take advantage of that. Right there, don't test that user. He is so disrespectful. He just ends up quitting just like that right after that huge interception. So now we go on to week 10, and this is definitely a very, very, very important game. If we lose, we go home. If we win, we have an opportunity to go on ahead in the playoffs. Like I said, previous videos, I know I'm not going to win every game. Like I said, I don't win every game with a 99 overall team. So, but like I said, it's definitely a challenge. It's fun, and the team is different. You know, how many people do you see with an all-rookie team heading out there in all Madden first string, you know, going up against teams like this? Trying to compete, you know, and I just think it's fun. I think it's awesome that you guys are wanting to see it. Now, I already know once I lose, the trolls are going to come out. I told you you can't win without a good team, and I already know it's expected, but, you know, I'm just doing these videos for the people who enjoy the sheer entertainment and seeing a different team out there. Yeah, so now that we got that out the way, because like I said, I already know it's coming. When I lose, I could lose this game right here. If I lose this game, I already know how the comment section is going to be. But, you know, like I said, just trying to put up videos that hopefully you guys are entertained with, and just a cool team to put on the field. So we end up going back shoulder with Watkins. Now, I did notice that once I would motion my guy out for the corner route, he started manually biting over there a little bit to try and prevent that. So I knew that that slot was going to be wide open if he bit, and that's exactly what he did. Right there, I tried to come down for the user, and I just could not get it. I, like, Rarely does a screen come by me like that, and I just was an eyelash away from being in position. And I'm thinking to myself, you got to be kidding me, man. That right there was such a horrible way for me to give up a score, because I do such a decent job of stopping screens, and that thing just went right by me, and I was so upset with myself for not jumping on it earlier. I seen it, and I just hesitated just a second, and that's all it took for me to be behind the running back, and he just ends up throwing it right. We try to go up top to Evans, but that right there gets shut down. 2nd and 10 right here. Again, you see him manually paying attention to that motion corner route, which I like. Even though he's taking it away from me, he's leaving other aspects of the field open. Now that you're manually paying attention to the corner, now the middle is going to be unused and, by the computer, and that is just going to leave empty holes in the middle. So, he's taking that away from me, but he's leaving the middle wide open. Right, we decided to go for a run. Nice juke on the inside with Mason. I can definitely say I am thoroughly enjoying Trey Mason. 3rd down, I tried to go and I could not get it. He's coming out in cover 2 invert and stopping the play. 4th and goal, like, you know what, YOLO, we're going for it. And thankfully, we end up getting the QB sneak on a 4th try, and we end up scoring, taking the lead 14-7. So here we go back again on defense, and trying my best to muster up a stop right here. He's doing a good job of running the ball effectively. And anybody knows, you run the ball against me, you're going to create havoc with me. I always come out, prepared to stop the pass, and whenever you run the ball effectively, it just frustrates me, and I always give up the run. Always. I try to prepare for the pass, and he's running the ball extremely well, and now it's like, okay, we got to make some changes. We can't continue just letting him do that. Right there, we came down. I did shade underneath, so he bit down on that route extremely hard. Unfortunately, he just missed the pick. 2nd and 19 after a big sack, and we end up causing another incompletion after that wraparound blitz right here. We sent some heat, and we end up forcing another incomplete pass. So 4th and 20, decides to go on ahead and punt the ball, and what a beauty it is. He keeps me on the 1-yard line. So right here, just go up top right here, just trying to hope for a big play with Evans. Unfortunately, we don't get anything. 2nd and 10, we just go to a screenplay right here, and we got some room over there on the right side, seeing if I could get myself in field goal range. That right there was definitely a key play. Right here, I'm trying to go deep up top again to Evans, and woo, we come down with the pass already in field goal range. I'm gonna try go to the end zone once, which was a fail right there, and then we're gonna go on ahead and kick a field goal, which we do end up doing that. So we go into halftime up 2 possessions. So that right there was definitely a very, very, very big catch by Evans, which allowed us to kick that field goal before half. So we're up 2 possessions right here. So now it's up to my offense. I can give up a score and still have the lead. So that right, nice little A-gap right there. Little A-gap never hurt nobody, I promise, baby. Right there, he goes for the screen, and thankfully he doesn't connect. 3rd and 19 right here, goes really short underneath, spins, but doesn't gain any more yardage after that. So 4th and 14, decides to go for it, and it's an incomplete pass. So we are in prime position right here to go on ahead and score and take a pretty nice size advantage if we can get into the end zone. So right here, my thought is to just try and get in the end zone. I mean, a field goal is definitely good, but we wanted the touchdown. But unfortunately, we have to settle for a field goal, which sucks because the score makes it a 1-possession game, whereas a touchdown would have made it a 2-possession game if indeed he ended up scoring this possession. So he's by no means out of this game. Like I said, 1 score, he's right back in with a 1-possession game. So this right here definitely is a very big possession. I feel like we get to stop here. I definitely feel like game is over if we're able to do that. Even if I don't score, I'm going to waste a good, at least a few minutes off of the clock, making it tougher for him to try and come back. Nice route over the middle right there with the play action. Gets him to about the 40-yard line. And I believe he's running no huddle at this point, and he definitely needs to try and keep the clock going as much as possible. So 16 right there. I was right there. 16 seconds remaining, but we don't get it. 4th and 5, and he comes away with it, but he doesn't get the first down, which was huge right there. We get sacked, and here we go. 2nd and 20 right here. We're looking, and we get the incomplete pass. 3rd and 20 right here. We end up going to the wheel route, and we're about a few yards shy of the first down. I decided to go for it. Definitely not my better decisions of the day. Punting would have made much more sense. Right there, you see me like desperately going for a strip when I don't need to. I'm just not playing smart right now, and we end up giving up a touchdown. Now it's a 1-possession game. Now I'm a little worried. I should have punted the ball, definitely, but again, I felt more confident picking up 3 yards than I did on me being able to stop him, from scoring a touchdown. And unfortunately, we just didn't pick up the first down. Of course, it's always smarter to say you should have punted after you failed, right? Big run right there. All we really need to do is get in at least field goal range, and we're good. You know, so we're running the ball right here, running the ball pretty well, being able to keep the clock running. We go, he wastes the timeout. Right there, we sneak a pass in, which I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to, you know, try and expect. So he's wasted all his timeout. So first down, game is pretty much over at this point. Good stop right here. 3rd and 8 right here. I decided to run the ball, and he stops us. So 4th and 11, I'm like, YOLO, we're going for it. And we don't pick up the first down. And if he scores, but I remember them screens. And the last time you caught your boy napping, this time we were prepared. That's the end of the game, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We played very stupidly in the second half, but thankfully we made it all up with a nice user interception on the screen. It's your boy GS, and we're headed to the playoffs, baby. Mama!